What is up, my beautiful boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be doing what if Deku was a villain. I know I kind of have been holding this off for a while because I made this, this was my third video ever on this channel. And it was pretty trash, let me tell you, okay? I'm not even going to deny it. I know it was trash. Every single video I made back then was trash. I like some of the videos that I make now, but even some of them that I make now are trash. It's not even funny how trash my videos are. But like I said, I've been trying to hold off on this because I've made this before. But well, we're going to be remaking it now that I kind of have an idea for what I want to do. So let's get this part to 5 likes and let's get this part to 6 likes. And let's see if you guys can hit that, blow that out of the water. Now, let's just get into it. So, Deku, his whole childhood, would be bullied. Before even confirming that he didn't have a quirk, he would still be bullied just for being alone, never really having friends. Deku one day would go to the quirk doctor, ready to find out what his quirk was, or if he even had one. But he pushed the situation of him not having one out of his head, as he thought, well, since his parents both had 2 quirks, of course he was going to have one. I mean, he couldn't be quirkless, right? So, Deku would sit in the chair, anxious, ready to find out what his quirk would be. Would it be a fire-breathing quirk like his father's, or a telekinesis quirk like his mother? Or maybe a combination? He doesn't even know. The doctor would walk in with sad news. I'm afraid, Izuku, you don't have a quirk. Deku, the man or the boy who was so anxious, so excited to get his quirk, drooped. His face was covered with shadows. He could only let tears run down his face. Inko would hug Izuku, saying, "It's okay, my baby, it's okay." They would go home. Izuku couldn't cheer up. It didn't matter what Inko did. Nothing would help. Inko would then go on the phone and come back in. "Hey, Izuku, you're going to be seeing your father for a while, and you're going to be staying with him." Deku just looks at his mother, and then back at the computer, looking at All Might saving people. He knew that his dream was out of the window, and now he would never amount to anything. Deku would go over to his father's house, and once he stepped in, it was kind of weird. He'd never been to his father's house, but he did know his father. He even talked with him on the phone sometimes, and he told him about how cool his quirk was going to be just before entering the doctor's. Hisashi, or All For One, would look at Izuku. "Oh, Izuku, my boy, come to me." Deku would just run over to him, crying. Father, will I never become a hero?" "It's okay, my boy." All For One then would make Deku look up at him. "Listen, Deku." Or he wouldn't call him Deku, he would call him Izuku, but whatever. "Listen, Izuku. The people in this society have thrashed at you, even before people found out you were quirkless. People have hated you ever since before. What do you want to do to society? Why did they do this to you?" Deku would look at his father, saying, I want to hurt them." And Deku would mutter the words, "They did this to me because they're bad people." All For One would bring a smile to his face. He would slowly begin to train Deku's body. Deku going from just the age of 5 to the age of 12 and already being more stronger than Ken himself. At the age of 12, All For One would then say, I think you're ready. Deku, come to me. Deku would then say, yes, father-son. All For One would then begin to say, I'm going to give you a cork. Or a corks, I should say. We're going to see how many you can handle before you become a Nomu. Deku would look up at his father and tilt his head. A Nomu? All For One would explain that a Nomu is a brainless being that has multiple quirks. Izuku would end up with 3 quirks. Possibly more if this series can keep continuing, if you guys like it up. His first quirk would be called Black Flames. His flames engulfed anything. It's kind of like Amaterasu, but they can be put out with like enough force, I guess. I'd say that. But they are very long lasting, and the enemy can, or the user can turn it off. So I'm just going to call that quirk Amaterasu Flames. His second quirk allows him to create a sword or any weapon out of energy. And like I said, any weapon, really any object, really. Like he can create armor, he can create wings out of energy. And his third quirk would be a rapid healing quirk. This quirk would allow him to instantly heal. You guys know Akuza from Demon Slayer? Or if you don't know who that is, Akuza can basically get his whole arm cut off and then instantly regrow it. So Deku has that type regeneration. Like, it's really easy for Deku to regenerate. However, what makes these quirks kinda bad is the black flames make Deku get tired really quick, and it raises Deku's temperature. So Deku can overheat himself, just like Todoroki, Endeavor, and the others. The second quirk, sorry if you guys hear some ruffling sounds, like my phone keeps sliding off. The third quirk, the second quirk, it allows him to create stuff out of his own energy. After using the stuff, he'll be tired after a while, and possibly even pass out. And the third quirk, what was his third quirk again? I don't even remember his third quirk. Not gonna lie. I know I just said it a few seconds ago, but I do not remember. I think it was rapid healing. Yeah, rapid healing. Yeah, it was rapid healing. Alright. But, yeah. Deku's third quirk, rapid healing, after using it, it does damage to the user's body. Like, I'm not talking about, like, a wound, but, like, mental damage. Like, the user has, like, mental damage, flashbacks. Like, I wouldn't say it hurts every time Deku uses it, but he's definitely traumatized from getting his arm cut off. Like, he's not gonna get his arm cut off and not be traumatized. So, yeah. Let's continue. Sorry if I sound a little sick. I really don't even know what's going on. I really don't. I probably sound the same, probably, for you guys, but in real life, yeah, I sound totally different. But, so, let's keep going. Deku would keep training with his quirks, getting familiar with them. And then, he would begin to walk up to UA. Also, Deku had left his class in middle school. He suddenly basically just disappeared. But Deku would walk up to UA, knowing the plan already. He was going to be an infiltrate. A traitor. There you go. He was going to be a traitor. Also, I want to establish some relationships between Deku. Not like relationships, but like how he is with other people. Tomura hates Deku, as not only is Deku All For One's son, so Tomura feels like he's being replaced. Deku also has stronger quirks than Tomura, which makes Tomura jealous. He thinks he's going to get in the way of his plan. Deku and All For One have a father-son relationship. It's just kind of normal. It's just Deku refers to him as father-son. He's really respectful, and yeah, he wouldn't even dare think about crossing his father, which a lot of what ifs make him do. Like, they make him go from villain to hero. I don't think I'm going to be doing that unless you guys want me to. Also, leave some suggestions for what should be in the next part in the comment section if you guys like this video. Now, let's just get back into it. Also, Inko hasn't seen Izuku for quite a while. Let's just get back into it. Deku would walk up, ready, feeling himself. As he would get closer to the UA school, he wouldn't trip, meaning he wouldn't meet Ochiko. There you go. Uraraka. There you go. Meaning he wouldn't meet Uraraka so early. Deku would walk into the school, getting to the exams. He would then get ready to take off, not muttering, meaning Ida wouldn't tell him to shut up. And 3, 2, 1, go. Now, guys, this is where I'm going to be ending it. Platinum What Ifs out.